Hello there, this is Mr. Hollowpoint. This is part 2 of the 357 Bulldog. I hope you enjoy. Okay, I put 3,000 PSI in the gun. Alright, I've played with it a little bit. I want to see where we're at with our air level. So I'm right at 3,000. I got 3 loaded magazines in here. I don't know if the video will come through on the camera with the sound, but because my head or my ear is right close, you know, to the action, it sounds a little loud. I think, and the fact that I'm indoors doesn't quite help. When I get out to Ted's, we'll have a better idea. Okay, that's 5. Looks like we're at about 2,400 PSI. I am shooting 100 grain, this new little 100 grain hollow point. Actually designed for the hats in, but it works perfect in here. 100 grains dead on the button, nice hole, not too deep, not too shallow. Okay, that's 10, and we're at 2,000. So, what's that, 100 PSI per shot? So we did 3,000 down to 2,000, we took 10 shots. Okay.
Oh, that guy's such a tool. You should smell his breath.
Okay. We're finally back. I've got some spare time, and my head's echoing. Earplugs. Okay. Now we're gonna be testing Claude's gun here for speed. Okay. I've done farted around with everything else. Now we're gonna check it out, see what speeds we're working with. I'm gonna do 5-shot groups. We're gonna start again, 3,000 PSI. And I'm going to work with the 85 grain, the 100 grain, the 120, 140, and 165. That's a very good spread weight-wise from light to heavy. And we'll see how those do. I'll get all the numbers jotted down, and we'll get that up in the video for you. And this way we'll have an idea on foot-pounds of energy, and we can see which one's going to give us the best weight-to-air ratio. So we're not going too light and throwing air away, but we're not going too heavy and we're sacrificing speed just to get a heavier bullet. So that's the reason we do all this testing. So we'll get started with that, and we'll get back to you at the end of the video. Alright, the 357 Bulldog, 357 Bulldog. I made this in big letters because people are saying my little charts are too tiny and they can't see them, okay? So I don't want any more complaints about my handwriting, my penmanship, or anything else that has to do with 8th grade English. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Okay, so this is what we're starting with. Bear with me because I never used a chart before. Alright, the Special Forces are going to be dropping in by nighttime here. Special Air Force raid helicopters will be coming here. Alright. The paratroopers will be dropping in through there, and through the Delta forces will be coming in here. Our objective is right here, okay? So we'll be coming here, 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 and we should have success, optimum 100% ratio. This is our target. Claude. What did I say? No more wire hangers! Ever! Alright, we've got grains. Feet per second, foot-pounds of energy. And I have to say, this is my autographed Ted Nugent pointer arrow. I wanted people to know that because it's cool. Alright, 85 grain, 100 grain, 120, 140, 165. Feet per second, foot-pounds of energy. Now, of course, with the heavier bullet, we're going to have the bigger foot-pounds. But the speed is diminished. I always like being in the 800 feet a second range, so the 120 is looking very sweet. Okay, the 100's nice, the 85 is faster, but if you look at your lead or weight to air ratio, I think the 120-ish right here is where the sweet spot's going to be. Okay, all fills were at 3,000 psi. Okay, so you can kind of take this, do your own math, and kind of figure out what you want to do with the gun. Alright, we shot some ballistic gel, so let's take a look at that stuff now. Wow. Alright. You can see this. The 85 grain went 10 inches. Alright. Now the 100. Four inches and well, 40 did the whole block and passed through. Okay, 165, 7.5 inches. 165. Alright, here are the slugs pulled out of the ballistic gel. Bottom is the 165, top is the 85. Hopefully I can do this without looking too goofy. You see how they mushroomed, it's beautiful. You can shoot whatever you like in an air rifle, but I honestly feel that if you're not shooting something with a hole in the end of it, you're really missing the boat. So that is the power and the strength, the Benjamin Bulldog. Alright guys, let's, oh my back, I think I slipped a disc or a saucer or a cup. Alright, the lighting in here is not too good. You know, I still haven't got the basement back up to par from when it was worked on. But hopefully the slow-mo video is not too bad. You can see it. Hopefully you can see it through here. The little 85 went the furthest. The first 140 I shot penetrated through the entire block, but that was at the low side. I shot a second one and it went in here about 8.5 inches. The 165 went about 7. The 100 went in 4 to 5, and so did the 120. So the 120 I like better on the chart, but the 140 is giving me a bit more penetration and still giving me the expansion that I like. So I think we're definitely looking at a toss-up between a 120 and a 140, maybe even a 135. I didn't test that, but I have one. All right. So that's, you've seen the ballistic gel in action. It's tougher and stiffer than a deer or a pig is going to be, but at the same time, if it can do a number on this, you know it's going to do a number on soft tissue. So I guess you'll just have to kind of draw your own conclusions on what I've shown you and what we've played with. So anyways, that's what we've done. We've played with it. I think I've showed you as much as I can think of at the time. I haven't had a chance to go out and shoot distance groups yet with it, but so far we're testing it for power, and I'm very pleased with the product and what we've had to play with. So I can't think of anything else pertaining to the subject situation. So see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.